Joaquin Wilde now pulls Jay to the outside. Oh my God!
Joaquin Wilde just flattened into the apron.
Joaquin Wilde's got to feel like Matt Riddle did Friday night on SmackDown after being decimated by the Enforcer. A kick by Del Toro puts Jimmy Uso down in the corner.
This may be his chance. Cruz del Toro.
All air traffic control at O'Hare. Solo drawing the officials' attention. Jey Uso doing the same.
Oh!
Samoan spike out of mid-air.
Are you kidding me?
Buenas noches, Del Toro. One and done. The insurance for the Bloodline.